If we want to add this element over here, we simply have to click on it. We can see the name of the element over here, which is archive posts. We can also see it over here in structure. In order to see the structure over here, you simply have to click over here, like so. Okay, so the difference between archive posts and post, as I've shown you over here, is that this one, the archive posts, is going to display posts from archive pages like categories, tags, author archives, and it's going to dynamically pull posts based on the archive type. And in the post, over here, we can select from where we want the content to come, and we also have the settings like over here, how many posts per page. For the archive posts, the post per page is going to be set over here. Right click to exit to WordPress, like so. And by going over here to settings, to reading, we can select over here how many pages we want to show. We should also make sure that this number over here is the same number as we have selected over here. Okay, and the settings are pretty similar to the ones from the post widget. We have the skin, which can be one of those, classic, cards, or full content. We have the columns over here, the image position, like so. If you want to have it like so or not. The image resolution, the image ratio, the image width. If you want to see the title HTML tag. If you want to see the excerpt, how many words we want to see from the excerpt over here, the metadata, the separated between, the read more button over here, to customize the button text over here, to automatically align buttons, and to open the buttons in a new page. And then the pagination, which we can see over here. We have multiple options over here, like numbers, previous then next, numbers plus previous then next, load on click and infinite scroll. Then we have different settings for each option over here. In this case, we have page limit, we have shorten, previous label and next label over here, the alignment, individual pagination, and then we have advance, which is a message if nothing was found. And then for the styling, we can see the column gap, which is going to be this one over here, like so. The row gap between rows, like so. The alignment, we should see the changes over here, like so. For the image, the border radius, like so. The spacing between the image and the title. And we can use some CSS filter if we want to, like so. For the content, we have first the title over here. We can see that we are editing only the title, like so. The color of the text, the typography with family, with font family, with the size, with the bold, and so on and so forth. You can play with those settings to see what works for your needs and what doesn't. Then we have some settings for metas. I have hidden the meta so we are not seeing it. Then we have some settings for excerpt. Over here we have the color of the font, the typography with the same settings again, the spacing between the description, the excerpt, and the button of read more, like so. Okay, and the read more. We can change the color over here, like so. The typography once again with the same settings over here, and the spacing like so. Then we have the pagination, which is this one over here. Once again, the typography over here. The color we have for normal, hover, and active. For normal, we're going to choose this black over here. For hover, we're going to choose this red over here. And for active, we are going to choose this red over here. So we can see the settings over here. The space between and the spacing, like so. And we can also customize the message when nothing was found, like the color over here and the typography over here. And the advanced settings are over here, where we can change the margin and the padding.